Hey, my name is Magne and I'm gonna do another man's routine. This week I'm doing the routine of Aubrey Marcus, who is an eccentric supplement company owner, podcaster, athlete, and strong person. Let's get into it. This is a very physical routine, but not in the way you might think. It's designed to kick your hormones into gear. And let's get an overview. So step 1, wake up and hydrate. Add Himalayan salt and lemon juice to the water. This is to replenish the electrolytes and water you lost during sleep and to provide vitamins and minerals. Number 2, sunlight exposure and movement. This is not going to be a workout because that is coming later in the day, but movement. And step 3, Wim Hof breathing and a cold shower. So you do 30 to 40 deep breaths in the warm shower, and then it's time to turn the heat down. And while immersed by the cold water, you do some breath holds. I'll do a wall hold as well because I don't want to risk passing out. It's midweek. I've gone on runs on the movement and sunlight time because it just makes sense if I'm going to run anyway. And let me just interfere for a quick second. I must mention that I've done the Wim Hof breathing and the salt in the morning before my runs. And for the second day in a row, my 5K or 3-mile run has felt a lot easier than it normally does. I'm not saying that salt and breathing is going to help everyone or even help me consistently, but it has worked so far. Back to you. Even though it violates the original routine slightly, do something uncomfortable every day. You hear it all the time, right? Or maybe it's just me because I'm a self-development geek and hang out in those corners of the internet. And still, I think it's something to it. And cold showers? They're uncomfortable. I used to look forward to getting into a nice and warm shower in the morning. But now I dread the thought of it and I drag out the time before I'm getting in there and turning down the heat. I'm always out practicing photography and videography these days, so that's why I add all the random shots everywhere in these videos, so tell me if it's too much. And I've looked into the benefits of the cold exposure and the breathing, and it seems like it's a lot of the same benefits you can get, like stress relief, increased alertness, increased energy, and increased willpower. So I can see why putting them together could be a real boost. But at the same time, I get skeptical when something relatively easy can have so many benefits, both mentally and physically. So that's why I believe it's better to just try it for yourself and see how it can help you and what benefits you can feel from it. It's day 7, I'm done. Similar to many of the other routines I've done, that includes walking and getting some sun. I really enjoy it. I think it's a good way of starting the day. Getting out and getting fresh air, sun if it is any. If you don't have to cover up like I am in this cold north. And as I've touched on already, I feel like my runs have been easier, and it might be because of the start of this routine. I'd like to think so. I'm gonna continue experimenting with the salt, and those cold showers, they're already much easier. I'm a lot more confident before I get in there and I'm not worried at all. And I'm able to stay more relaxed when I turn the heat down. And I don't shiver as much, I'm focusing on the breath. And after the shower, I feel like I'm moving in a slower pace, and then I feel comfortable and I feel warm throughout my body. It would have been interesting to see how I would react if I did it for a longer period, for a month. But it's not very tempting to do that consistently, but I'll see what I'll do. Instead of rambling on about every little thought I've had this week, I'll say click here to see some of my other morning routine videos, to maybe get some inspiration if you're going to craft your own morning routine, or if you're just bored and you want to see some guy waking up.